Alright, let's get these little dudes shrunky dunk. What'd you said? What'd you said? What'd you said? Actually, no, what did you said? Because if you said something, the chat went out right when you said it. Oh. I see. Oh. I see. What's the matter? Are you trying to be a fucking asshole? He's trying to be a little shit. And I don't understand why people do this. Like, why roll up in someone's room and be like that? Like, joke's on you, buddy. 'Cause I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing tights. Bam, bam, bam. See my clip involving my fetish of kinky butcher? And then you'll understand the way I like it, the way I want it. I'm a reverse trap. I'm actually, dude, Sully Butt, if you can find out where I live and burn it down while I'm sleeping, you would be giving me the sweet release that I have been looking for since I was about 6. I'll tell you where I live, man. Can you make it to Phoenix, Arizona tonight? No, but that's just because that's when everything changed, you know? It's like when I lost the innocence of my childhood because of, you know, what happened to me. So, ever since then, man, it's just been a slow downhill. Yep. I sure enough did, man. Cat, what are you doing? I do have a Discord. It's advertised right down there. Right down there is a link. You can click on that thing, ding old thing, and then you're there. Okay. Okay. Cool. So am I. Oh, no, I'm not. I thought I was. Hold on. I thought I was listening to music through that. Here we go. I'll jump over. Oh, I can't hear anything. Hold on. High sense. All right, there I am. What up? What up, homies? I can't understand shit all that you're saying, dude. Are you nervous? What's going on? Dude, are you having a fucking breakdown? I've got the number for the National Crisis Hotline here. Hold on. Here, dude. Like, damn. You clearly need to call this because you are having a breakdown right now. No, dude, hold on. I can only listen to one of you.
This is with the only two viewers in your chat. Stop trying to make some show. Alright, I'm going to ask you first. Ask the question.
No?
Are you sure?
If I was, would it matter in the slightest?
Yes, it would. You furry fuck. Since you asked that, you are a furry.
Okay.
In addition, like, look like a man, but you're missing a penis.
Really?
Can I gather some information about that?
Huh.
Yeah, you might be confusing quite a lot of people in this.
What else?
Well, you kind of look like, how do I say this? Like, I'd find you on my deck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got to say to you.
Why does that bother you though?
It's creepy and weird. If you're a furry, you are disgusting.
Why does that make you feel like that?
Because it's creepy. What do you mean?
Well, like, what does it make you feel?
You ain't my therapist. What the fuck?
You're mine?
Huh?
You're mine?
Yes.
Oh. Well, they don't pay you enough, dude.
They don't. You psychotic bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, no. You should get some viewers in here. This is some quality content.
Yeah.
You know, there's a pro about you, though. There's some good. Alright? You'll hear it. Basically,
Dude, I can't understand half the shit you're saying. I'm fucking bored of you dudes. You're boring. Like, you're saying the same dumbass insults that, like, they're not, you're not doing anything. You're just being a shit. Told me what's what. Okay, this game is just like not even wanting to launch at all. So come on, what the fuck? Task manager. Your phone. Whatever the fuck this is, I don't care about it anymore. Thank you. I think you're a beautiful person. I just had some real shitty little kids in here being dicks. So it's nice. Oh, okay. It's you. Just being little dicks. You're going through a lot of effort for someone with no viewers. Like, it's really, really sad. So, cool. Let's see if there's like a YouTube, and I want to find. Let's do the lo-fi one again. Actually, can I do like? Oh shit. Fuck. What it do? What it do? I had some motherfuckers in here who were really trying to get a rise out of me. I didn't get roused, but they certainly was trying. They were really obsessed with the concept that I might be a furry, and that one of them just kept, like, they got in the voice chat, one of them just kept yelling, like, are you a furry? Are you an animal? And then the other one was telling me that I look like something that should be hiding under his bed. It was really interesting. And he was like, but are you a furry though? Are you a furry though? And I'm like, no, but like, why does that matter to you? Like, if the answer was yes, what would that mean to you? And he's like, you're not my fucking therapist. And he had some shitty accent. And I was like, well, you're not mine either. So like, what are we doing here? It was interesting. But aside from that, nothing's happened. Well, this is why Europe is falling apart. I got goals now. Look at that. Goals. New Wi-Fi card. The number of subs I want to get just to get. Yeah, things are working out a little better right now with the connection, so we're doing all right. Yeah, it worked out. It worked out. What are you up to? What are you doing? Anything cool? Hey, you have to watch a commercial every time you come on here, don't you? Or do you? That's cool. Is that where you're staying right now with Uncle? Uncle Munkle? And where are you at? You still in, like, buttfuck Glendale or whatever? Or are you up closer to me? I want you to be close to me. Well, then that's pretty funny. So those little shits, because once I banned them, they came back on alternate accounts. So that means that technically they watched 4 ads. Arcadia, okay. That's I made a lot of money on Arcadia doing deliveries for DoorDash. Which, I don't know if you've done much of that, but like, I don't know, that might be a good option for you. DoorDash kept me pretty busy and the money was alright. You don't have to deal with people. I mean, you do, insofar as you just walk up and you're like, hey, did you get an order? Here it is. Later. Oh, so the So the boys, I don't know if I mentioned to you, the boys finally, they killed all 3 hags. Things went pretty rough for the hags. They figured out the trick after the elves. They got it. They were like, oh, just don't trust fucking anything in here. And Windajit died fast, and I was really sad about it, and the other ones were sad about it too. But I played a lot of tricks on them, and it was fun. And then they went into the treasure room and were hit by the death symbol, and everyone died, and everyone was stabilized, and that's where we ended the game. So the next session will be Harthox interrogating their souls, basically. And it'll be interesting. Harthox was polymorphed into a toad and sitting on Windajit's shoulder. And I had them notice him right away. Like, they rolled a perception check, and I was like, by the way, you notice that Windajit has a familiar, a small toad on her shoulder. And one of them laughed and was like, what should that be, the dragon? And then when they killed her, like, they grabbed the familiar. One of them said he was going to eat it. One of them said he was going to squish it. But then they just kind of forgot that they had it. So when they got stuck in the treasure room and are dying from the symbol, I said, as the life fades from you, as the darkness closes in on your vision, you look, and out at the entrance to the treasure chamber, you see a lone toad sitting. And slowly, massive green wings emerge from its back. And they're like, motherfucker! So, it was good. It worked out 80% according to plan. Which is about as good as you can get for a D&D game. Poor windy shit. Why can't I boot this? Whatever. So next session or the one after that, they'll start down a little arc. The first half of the Serpent People arc. Get some resolution there. And if you ever want to play, we know how we're doing it. Like I said, you're just going to be a level 1, but you're going to be a really powerful creature or race, like a minotaur or a baby dragon or some shit. That way you don't have to learn an entire class. Like, hey, go home and make a level 10 character. It's just like, oh, make a 1, but your roll is like +9 instead of +2. Put the chat on the other side. It would make me real. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. No. Damn it. Damn it. Well, shit. Well, shit. Interesting. Oh, I found where to put in tags. So now I'm all tagged up. I'm all tagged like a Southside gang member. We'd be tagged. Oh, it's all good. Any good news? Hopefully an interview? We can only hope, right? Interview! Woo! Woo! Good. I hope you find something quick, buddy. I know how stressful it can be not knowing where you're going, what you're doing. What's it for? Who are you gonna be shilling for? What kind of corporate dick will we be sucking today? Hi, baby girl. I don't know if you're a baby girl. When someone calls me daddy, that's just where I go. The other answer is hello, little one. I need to angle my camera down just a little bit more. Oh, the cable is gripping onto that. Okay, here we are. Hi. How are you? Watch this be those same kids again. Coming in. Baby girl? Are you baby girl? I'm from the United States of America. I never know what to say when someone says, where are you from? Because I feel like if I just say Arizona and you don't know all the states, like do non-Americans know all of our states enough to be like Arizona? And they just go, American. You're like, whoa. You're like a dream beard. You have such dreamy, deep-set eyes. Well, you know, whatever. You didn't disappoint me. You can't disappoint me. You are enough how you are. Oh man, Texas can be rough. Tejas can be a rough place. I prefer Arizona to Texas. The weather is mostly the same. I think we're a little lower because we're in a valley. But, so that just really affects the barometric pressure. But other than that, the weather's pretty much the same. It's just a lot less Christians here and in Texas. Or I guess they're just a lot louder in Texas about, you know, about that people with tattoos and stuff are the devil. Sorry if that was a hot take. I didn't mean to, you know, speak ill of Texas. I know how everyone from there is like a nationalist for their state. We love a valley girl. Yep. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love a valley girl. I fucking love me some valley girls. Well, that's like completely my type too. My type is would only marry me for money. That's my type. The more they look like they would only marry an old man for his money, the more they are my type. So I will never. Texas is the best country in the United States. Yeah, basically. You love Satan? Good. Because Satan loves you. Satan wants you to learn. Wants you to learn everything about all the stuff. He's like, hey, what do you think about bugs? I'll teach you. What do you think about nanoconductors? I'll teach you these things because I'm Satan. And God's like, don't learn anything, don't do anything, just sit around and pray until you die. And Satan's like, no, dog, you can make some cool shit while you're there. I like the parable when you interpret it as that God and Satan are brothers. Am I Satan? Well, wait. I am your dad, right? You said hi, Dad. I am your dad then, right? Because if I am your dad, Satan is your dad. Thank you. Someone says, unless you stop streaming, I suggest selecting EverQuest as the game being played and maybe a proper Twitch link. What's the name? Person like, I'm just a couple of Satans dancing around together. It's like me and Julio down by the schoolyard, except Damn. I'm your mom and your dad? What is that called? When, like, lizards change sex and impregnate their own eggs? Life, finds a way. As it's said. Thank you. Thank you, 44. I think you're a beautiful soul. And that you... What blanket? Oh, it's not a blanket. Oh, yo, what up? What up, stupid name? It's not a blanket. It's a plastic tarp. And behind it is a white wall. But I like it. I like it because of the way it reflects the Christmas lights. You know? I like it that way. I'm sorry it's giving you anxiety though, you know? That's not the goal. I've got the other one's looking pretty good. This one's looking pretty good. The way I have it set up too, I could take that corner up there, I could move it over to this side, and then I'd have red on this side, and then this side would just be a big hentai shower curtain, which somebody just ordered yesterday. Somebody ordered the Ahigao shower curtain, and I'm real excited. I'm excited to sell that to someone. So that way I know someone else out there has it, you know? Makes me feel great. It actually is a pretty good feeling to like take some time to make some, because like I made, this is stupid, I don't know how many people are watching, but this is an Ahigao collage, right? It's a little folded at the moment, but like you can see, I took time on that shit. You're fine, Chance. We'll get you some shit when when I'm able to buy some, like a bulk order. So that way we can get it all cheapo. Although, like, I know it's weird. Isn't it that weird concept of like your friends are supposed to be the people who help you when you're an artist by buying your stuff, but because they're your friends, you want to give them all discounts because you're like, but you're my friend. But like if they're not willing to pay for your stuff, then who will be? Life's weird. Yeah, life's weird. I've always been happy that you have my painting of the fox and the lion. Like, it makes me 1,000 times happier to know that you have that than to have it sitting around my place. And that you gave me money for it made me feel like, wow, this thing is valuable to someone. So like it works out. It's still just weird, you know. It's something I feel like I'm never gonna fully get used to, but now I'm understanding because I've done this like 5 different ways now. I've been a performing artist in some way that I'm trying to monetize. So now I'm just like, no, dogs, help me meet my donation goals. Fucking hit that sub button, like, subscribe, fucking share the video, get that shit on YouTube, fucking clip that shit, share that shit. Get it. You don't want it? You're not gonna? the fuck out of here. My hair is doing real stupid shit. What is this? I don't like this part that it keeps having, right? It keeps doing this. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, here we go. My hair's gonna go up and away. Ow, this is just like hurting my head immediately, okay? Ponytail. Let's try again. Boom, boom, ba-boom, boom. I don't like it. Hook it up, hook it up. I want to put these in like a little background box. So I need... What is this? just derail completely. Just like, and now we're talking about my hair. It's really awkward to watch yourself constantly like this. Like, it's awkward. It's awkward to just watch yourself all the time. It was weird enough to, like, you know, have to listen to my own voice forever. Now I just see myself. Like, it's like I have a mirror and I talk to it and it chats back at me. There's been some good clips in the last 24 hours. I have to put them together and make like a best of reel for YouTube. Yep. The bedroom butcher. I'm still so happy that that clip literally scared someone out of wanting to talk to me anymore. They were like, nope. Nope. It's like, good. You couldn't handle it anyway. I need to send it to Sheila. Sheila will get an extra long chuckle out of it because she's the one who is into the knife stuff. Thankfully, clips, it lets me download them directly. Like, so even if you save the clip or if I clip it, it doesn't matter. I'm able to download it as a video file, which is fucking awesome. Because then I can send it to people, or I can put them all together, like I said, as like a highlight reel. Like, there's lots of stuff I can do. So I like it. God damn it, dude. Things are slowly coming together. Piece by slow moving piece. But I'm never going to give up, Chance. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing these things for evers. And I still think that you need to just get on a microphone or get on your phone, and we need to have a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Because you can just talk on your phone like you're on a phone call in Discord. And I can be like, hey, we're Wild and Bill. Watch our crazy show. In the morning. Like that. Exactly. One of the guys at D&D got me a soundboard, but I need to have Ableton installed to use it, so I just haven't done that yet. But hoo boy, you know, when I do. Bing, 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 bing. I don't know if you remember that little compact, like 10 button by 10 button or maybe 8 button by 8 button soundboard that I had. But it's basically, he got that, but it's called the mini or the micro or whatever. And it's just that, but even smaller. That's cool. A lot of DMs don't really do it. Don't really do sound. Like, honestly, I hardly have the time to. I need a Dungeon Master's assistant. I tried to get Dane's girlfriend to be my DM assistant, but she didn't want to come to any more games after she came to the first one. She said it was boring. Bitch. I was like, look, all you gotta do, control the mood music, control the lights, and if I ask you to look up a rule, just type the thing I asked plus 5e into Google and click on the first fucking thing. And she did it. She was good for that night. She helped a lot. But then she didn't anymore. So that was that. I really want to do a Twitch D&D game though. So I don't know if that's something you could ever get down on. I don't know what kind of devices you use and have. If you have an ability to webcam, then maybe you could get in on that with me. But I'm trying to pull who I can. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because D&D games is good content. That'll bring in a lot of people. I'm frankly amazed how many people have come in just to be like, you are pretty. I'm like, wow, thanks. Well, careful with that, because that'll be a lot of never. The way the rules are written just don't fully make sense until you, like, play. The rules are written stupid. I don't know. The 5e book I don't think is the best at introducing new players. I think the third edition layout was better. But it guides you through the process of building a character. It does not guide you through the process of understanding the game. So by the end of chapter 8 or 9, you'll have yourself a character to play. You still won't really understand what the game means, but you'll have a character, gosh dang it. I mean, there's a lot of basic stuff. You've got your 6 general stats, which I'm sure you've seen in other fucking games a million times before. Based on those stats, you get a number. The way you calculate it is actually that you divide the number by 2 and subtract 10. And that's how you get the derivative number of your stats. So like strength, for example, you would divide it by 2 and then subtract 10. And when I say make a strength roll, you would roll that number. And so we write those numbers down next to our main numbers, and that's called our modifier. And that's probably the biggest component of the game that might be weird. In D&D, you have 5th edition, you have what's called a proficiency modifier, which is a flat bonus that you add to things that you are proficient at. They utilize this term in 2 different ways, which kind of sucks ass. They utilize it both as that, so say I am proficient with daggers. When I attack with a dagger, I add my proficiency modifier, which is probably 2 or 3. Let's say I am proficient in knowledge nature. Well, what this means is... Wait, no. I just roll with my bonus. Never mind. For some reason I was confusing the rules. I thought I did advantage. Nope, you're good. You're good. That's just how it works. Advantage and disadvantage mean roll twice, take the better or the worse of the 2 rolls. So if you have disadvantage, you have to roll 2 dice, and whichever one came up worst, that's the one you gotta take. If you have advantage, vice versa. Now, generally, the rules state that one cancels out the other, and you can't go double advantage or double disadvantage. I have a little house rule that says you can, because I think it's fucking hilarious when something gets set up so well that you get to roll 4 times and take the best of it. Where it's like, no, you did this right. You did it right. I just wanted to throw all that content into your head. Now, as you peruse the book, there will be some basic terms that you'll already know. Hello. Troyden! My homie! My Heath Ledger enthusiast. Troyden, do you play Roblox? What games do you play, Troyden? Your name is Troyden Games. What games do you play? You always like to come in here and talk about how much you love Coraline. But I want to hear about what games you play. Kitty, you're slowly sinking, and that means that you're going to dig your claws into me any second. Blasphemous. No, I have not. Batman Arkham Knight. Like, I did finish Coraline the video game a long ass time ago. How was Coraline the video game? Was it okay? Blasphemous. Alright, I'll check it out. So you liked Batman a lot? That was a good one for you? My favorite game right now is Fury, and I have yet to beat it. I've had it for 1.5 years. I can't get past the 4th level. You're indeed a cat, Michi. I never did meet one quite like you. Yep. Yo! Wish we had something we could play together. That'd be fun. That would be fun. It would be like we were hanging out. All my shit is PC games. I don't know what you got in your separation, if you took any of the consoles or what you took. You know, when we hung out, I didn't really even think to ask you too much about that. And I really should have. Not only for my curiosity, but because, you know, as my friend, I should make sure that you're dealing with it okay. I think I was just kind of in a zone of my own place, having been asleep for so long, and then I came out and it was D&D day, but I would like to sit and talk with you about it and, you know, find out what's going on with my buddy. Stop it. Sadly, because I'm outright just going to blame these things this time. I'm not usually, but this time I'm just going to use it as a blanket excuse. Sadly, because I'm so emotionally damaged, the primary way I know how to connect with people is through play and through games. So if we're unable to play games together, it's very hard for me to connect with people. Isn't that weird? It's just the filter I use to process the world through. Like, maybe it's arrested development, maybe it's a rejection of reality. I don't know. But that's me now. Kitty, you're so obnoxiously cute. I love you so much. Cute, dumb little girl. Move your dang feet in. There you go. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. So you got your Xbox, eh? At least you got something, my buddy. I have Cuphead. But I have it on Steam. Yeah, if there's anything that's cross-compatible with Steam players, then boom. We're good. Yeah, I wanted to get some two-player games on Steam because I wanted to be able to play some games with the girl that I was dating at the time. Again, because it's really hard for me to communicate with people outside of the form of play. So I got like a bunch of weird two-player games, but most of them are kind of that style, side-scrollery, stuff. Do you not base your self-esteem on your appearance? My self-esteem is a very multi-factor thing. It's like saying, do you not base the economy on the price of bread? Well, I mean, you can. But like, you don't have to, and like, do not. I see, I did misread that. No, I don't. Well, it is, though. As much as it should be, like, the difference between the world that should and the world that is leagues apart. And sadly, a lot of people, especially when they attack you, they go straight for your appearance. So it's definitely nice to have something offset that, but no, the channel name is just kind of it's a, I'm sure there was some part of me that was probably reaching out to probably feel better, but I thought it was a joke. Pew! That'd be fun. I wish it could. Like one of those helicopter hats. Do you do it with your wing? With your wingdings? Though, I'm trying to think of like what is the biggest thing I do base my self-esteem off of. Probably it has a lot to do with interacting with other people. Like I want to say that my stat on the D&D sheet is like charisma intelligence. And that's hard to do without someone else in the room. For men, the best measure of self-esteem is a meaningful job. Yeah, you're right, as far as correlation. And if you are not in good mental health, it's very hard to keep a good job, which is what I just went through. That's cool. I helped run a dog rescue. I helped run a dog rescue for 8 years. I trained dogs. I rehabilitated them. Hey, I am. Hey, Acid Cat. I went through so many issues because I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm going to install Streamlabs OBS. And I get it going, and it's like, hey, you need to reinstall your fucking video drivers. So I reinstall my video drivers, and then it's like, hey, you only have one monitor. And I'm like, no, I don't have one. I've got 3. So here we are, like an hour later. And I have it all set up. My layout is now entirely different. But here we are. You guys are I'm curious though. I don't like, how did it get so political so quick? I don't know, man. They're talking about delousing the homeless and forcing them into work camps. I'm just sitting here trying to talk about, like, you know, you know what? This started with mental health. That's where this began. That's where it's probably going to go. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Streamlabs bot. A nonce is a guy who touches children, but it's the British or it's the European slang mean word. So it'd probably be like, our equivalent would be like chomo. When we call someone a chomo, like, you're not calling them the specific term, you're calling them a secondary derogatory term. I'm not morally ascribing any value to that. I'm just talking out my butt. I'm glad you love my room, Acid. Do you like the what do you like? Do you like the chat, or do you like my lighting? One on Rust? What? Like my bedroom? Yeah, I don't. I was trying to figure which one you meant. My room with my lights and stuff. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. I've got a surprise. The curtain's coming out, Chance. Are you talking about my booty? I do have a fucking thick booty all of a sudden, and I didn't. I gained 60 pounds this year, and all of a sudden my butt was like, hey, you have a butt now. Like, it doesn't hurt my tailbone to sit for prolonged periods of times now. What is the communist curtain? Just the fact that it's red? I mean, I agree. I agree, but, you know. I'm glad you came back, Acid Cat. I was very upset as I was installing things. I was like, man, Acid Cat came and they were so excited to hang out with us, and then everything went to shit right then. So we're back on track, and that's good. I'm glad. Are these guys still talking about Sovietsky Russias? You guys should join my Discord and talk about being comrades. Yeah, I saw some weirdos in my chat and I was just like, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. Not today. Nah. I did have to ban some people. There were some people who came through and kept calling me a furry, which was kind of weird. I don't feel like I have any furry, you know, paraphernalias. But, hey, you know, whatever. Then they came back on second accounts, which means that they had to watch the advertisement before my channel 4 times, which means that I made, like, you know, 12 cents. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, it's fine. I used to be a cam boy on Chatterbait. So we talk about a lot of sex content in here. In fact, like I have the profanity filter set to like maximum, but yesterday we were having some pretty like specific and detailed conversations about sex that meant that I had to like keep approving different words. I didn't know there was a thing showing people who I was watching until like an hour ago. Is it? Does it tell people who you're watching? I don't really watch people on Twitch. To be honest, I watch YouTube videos and then I watch like my TV shows, and then the rest of my time is spent fucking generating content. Generating videos for other people to see. Ah, interesting. I'll have to spy on my friends then. I'll be like, who are you watching? Really? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Are you an older person and that's why you're new, or are you a younger person and that's why you're new? You're a younger person. That's cool. Old soul. It was an interesting time being a cam boy. I'll say that. Oh yeah, what do you do for a job? Where are you from, by the way? Are you from America? Or are you from somewhere else? Southern Cali. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, now I'm thinking of jobs that can be volatile topics when you're 19. Ooh. Are you a stripper like my mommy was? You know, after a long time of testing myself in various ways, I have realized that I am lawful neutral. Whoop whoop! Yeah! Thanks, John Hates People. Hey, wait! Wait, John hates people. I know who you are. I know who you are. You're a John whose name is usually immediately followed by his last name. That's good, Acid. If you happen to be a stripper, okay, maybe you just happen to be one, all right, or a cam girl or something, okay? But I do want you to know, my mom was a stripper for 25 years, and this is a tattoo of my mama from her penthouse shoot. I ain't here to judge nobody. Yeah, you can send me a link. Ha! I'm correct. I knew it. I know my Johns. Google doesn't have an accurate description? What? I am so curious. Whichever you are comfortable with. If you want to put it in chat, that's fine. I mean, there's 3 people in here, so it's you and 2 people I know in real life, actually. So don't worry. If you link us to some fucking buy now cam girl, hey, my link is just beyond this thing, enter your information. Ignore Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't know what Nightbot's talking about. I'm so confused and deep into this. You and someone else I know are very, very similar. She is a goddess healer of Kundalini energy. Do those words resonate with you? To be a goddess of healing Kundalini energy? Okay, yeah. So we're on the right page. We're on the right track. Okay, yeah. I have a friend who does that. So, absolutely no judgment, for sure. So you go, I mean, but let's talk about this literally. Like, do you travel around and perform this stuff for people? Do you go from town to town? Whoa, that's crazy. How old were you when you started doing this? Wow, that's young. Very young for something like that. No judgment. Just statements of surprise and curiosity. Maybe shock. I honestly am just not a judging person. I'm ENTP on the personality traits. I bet. And you are pretty young, so like you've got a lot left to go, man. That's good. Yeah. No, you definitely will not be judged by me or anyone on my inner circle around here. And anyone who ever gave you shit for something like that, they would just get banned, because I don't tolerate bullshit like that in here. I don't want a fucking community full of keck spammers and shit. That's not my bag. I encourage you to join my Discord server, because I've got some really cool people in there, and you know, I feel like I'm building an island of misfit toys, so to speak. I hope so. I think I want to make people happy. Yay! Yay! I'm being hosted with one extra person. They're watching this thing. No, but what I was saying is I encourage you to join the Discord, because I've been encouraging people specifically who I think may be mentally in positions of maybe loneliness sometimes, or, you know, just need an extra person who's maybe been through some fucking bullshit and kind of understands how shitty the world can be. It's right below. If you look right below the screen, there's a Discord link right there. Cool. Yay. I'm happy. Yeah, and I really wanted to... Whoop, whoop. Acid Cat has joined. I want it to be like, you know, somewhere where people can post like, hey guys, I'm having a really shitty day. Can anyone help me? And have people be there to be like, yeah, you know, I had one 3 days ago. Here's what I did to get through it. How are you feeling? Like, shit like that. Yeah! Subscriptions! Give me that $2.38. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I've known John Hates People. I like how my Magic the Gathering bot is the one that tells me like what my storm count is, which means how many followers I've gotten in a single sitting. I've known John since I was in kindergarten, and John and I used to have slumber parties, and we'd hang out, and I can still picture what his dumb little face looks like as a kid. And John and I feel like John and I get the award for most transformed through life. I remember when John went away and he came back like maybe sophomore year of high school or something, and like everyone didn't know what to think of him yet, and it was really funny because I'm like excited to run into him at school, and I'm like, oh man, he's gonna remember me. We're gonna be friends. well, we turned into people. We turned into human beings instead of dorky little dweebos. We both had real fucked up smiles. Junior year? Fuck, that was late. Yeah, you showed up way late. Hey, it does count. It counts for a lot, Acid. And you joined the Discord, and you're talking to me, and that means everything. And from a very, very numbers standpoint, if you want to get like, oh, you know, subs are all that's important about things, these rooms are ordered by how many people are in them. So the more people I get to talk to, the more people I get to talk to. The more people I get to talk to, the more people sub, the more money I get. But I'm just getting started here, you know. I used to do Twitch with Magic the Gathering Online. Now that there's just chatting, I'm back. So, was that a Matrix statement? No, it wasn't. It wasn't technically. It was not technically. I mean, like a matrixy kind of statement. No, all I said was, oh my goodness. Yo, gabber, dabber, dabber, doober. What are you doing, man? What are you up to? What I was saying is that chat rooms on here, when you are searching for them, are ordered by the number of people who are in there chatting. So the more people you have chatting in your room, the higher on the list you get, the more likely people are to see you and come and chat in your room. So it's like a cumulative effect. So even if people can't sub or whatever, you know, as long as you like make friends and get people to hang out with you, then more and more people will hang out with you. Ooh, you're making the bot mad, Yo Gabba. Committed. That's funny that the bot didn't care about you, Acid Cat. Really? Okay. Oh, that's where people have been showing up like, oh, I just went through the lowest streamers and found someone. Which bot is it? Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot can fuck off. I need to get some of these bots out of my room. I need Magic the Gathering bot and Nightbot to fuck off, and I don't know exactly how to do it. I could boot them, I guess. Nightbot got banned. Actually, why did I ban Nightbot? He protects me. He protects me from trolls. I need Nightbot back. I got scared without it. I need all of the bots to protect me from the big bad trolls. I do a lot of things on a whim, you know? I just kind of... I hear the whisper of the Feywild in my ear, and I do things. I'm a doer. No, I'm not a doer. I'm a thinker. I'm usually paralyzed with indecision. Oh no, Suki. Suki? Sucky? Sucky. Suki? Is she even on right now? Acid Cat, Yo-Yo and I have a, actually, let me rephrase that. Yo Gabba and I have a yo-yo competition coming up. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fucking fierce. Yeah. Yo Gabba likes to stream himself yo-yoing. And I decided to talk shit about his yo-yoing skills. This has led now to now I gotta prove that I have any value to talk shit. So I gotta buy a yo-yo. But the problem is, okay, this isn't a problem, it's just like a truth of the situation, okay? Yo Gabba has an $80 fucking yo-yo. How do you yo-yo on a podcast? How do you... This is some bullshit. This is some fucking bullshit. All right. Better. I was about to say. Hey! I've been streaming for 24 hours. Yeah! I took a 3-hour nap. It'll wear off soon. It'll wear off real soon. Okay, but yeah, so he's got an $80 yo-yo, right? I don't even have a yo-yo. So I have to order whatever yo-yo I can afford, and I have to use that to beat him. This is an underdog tale. Well, it's not, because I'm the one who was talking shit. So technically I'm not the underdog, because I was saying that you suck at yo-yoing, and you were just yo-yoing on your own. I am going to show up with a fucking dollar store ass Walmart yo-yo. And it's going to be like, well, this is who I am now. I am this yo-yo. But just wait. Just wait. Would you be willing to standardize the yo-yos that we use for this contest? Like, you have to also go to Walmart and we both buy the same yo-yo. No, I think we need to do it wrong, and then I'll be mad about it. I'll be mad about the results, and I'll be like, it's only because he has an $80 yo-yo. I demand a motherfucking rematch. And then we'll go again with cheap yo-yos, and then I'll still bitch, or you'll bitch, and you'll be like, it's impossible on those yo-yos. But I'd still beat him on a good yo-yo, and then by that point, I can afford a good yo-yo, and then we'll be happy. I'm glad you're excited about it, Acid. What happened, Rhythm? Don't do that to me. Okay, this is giving me a headache.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can turn you up a little bit so other people can hear you. I don't even have my mic.
If I cut out our robot voice or whatever.
My mic was set so fucking low, I don't know how anyone heard me at all.
I can hear it. I can hear it perfect on the stream. It sounds just fine.
Well, it was set to like fucking half volume, so now I'm cranked.
Are you using Streamlabs?
Yeah, I just switched it to it today.
Yes. It's a lot easier, I think it is. It's super entry level, but
I like the layout a lot. I mean, that alone.
it is. So, you want to get, alright, well, I'll wait for you to fix how people on stream can hear me.
You can be heard. Hold on, let me turn you up just a little bit more. And I'll turn Rhythm down just a little bit, and you're good.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm saying we standardize the yo-yo.
Okay.
But we're not going to at first in order to generate the maximum amount of content, okay?
Okay.
I go get a Walmart yo-yo and then we compete.
Oh my.
And I bitch about the competition because you have an expensive yo-yo and I don't. So then you go, fine, I'll beat you with a cheap yo-yo. You go to Walmart, you get a cheap yo-yo, we compete again, we both are terrible. And you then say, it's impossible to be good on a cheap yo-yo, but I'll still beat him with a good one. By this time, hopefully, I'll be able to afford a good yo-yo.
Well, listen here.
This is my master plan.
I think as long as it's an unresponsive yo-yo
Right.
and not a brain or and it, of course it's butterfly style or whatever.
Yeah, traditional old school butterfly.
Yeah, not the actual Dunkin' butterfly. I mean, I've gotten yo-yos. My first yo-yo how I learned to use, I think it was like 30, 40 bucks, I want to say.
Damn.
Cheaper than that.
Damn, dude.
But it was an unresponsive yo-yo, and it lasted me forever.
I told you that little story about they gave me a yo-yo at work and then they took it away and shit. That thing was like the cheapest possible yo-yo. And I was still doing shit with it. Like I could still sleep it. I could still like do round the moon shit and like little tricks. So I was like, okay. And I was real excited to try and save up and buy a better yo-yo, but I just didn't. So frankly, I'm just excited about the whole event here.
Oh, I agree. It's going to be as big as the Logan Hall gift.
Yeah, that's it.
Like five people sitting on the side and they're like, hey, could y'all make this quick? We gotta
Fuck. Yeah, Silky, I'm sorry. You didn't know the yo-yos are real business. The deep underground yo-yo circuit is no joke. You will... No, it's Silky the Dancer.
Oh, Silky.
Silky. Okay. Silky smooth.
I'm telling you, you're going to get booked, son.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Alright, so... Alright. I'll get a yo-yo. I'll get any yo-yo that I get. And from that point, then we'll figure out what the terms will be. Like we each got to do 3 tricks or whatever it is, but wait until I get a yo-yo and get a little, like a day under my belt, and then we'll talk about like...
Why don't you put a dono go along there? You can do that in Streamlabs.
Right now I have a goal to get me a new fucking Wi-Fi cable, Wi-Fi fucking card, because that way I stop fucking disconnecting. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2.
You have a wireless card?
Yeah, and so I have a wireless card in my computer with antennas that broke off. So I don't have antennas on that. So I went to fucking Best Buy because it was the only place I could go to at the time, and I bought a USB dongle Wi-Fi. And the thing just like every 20, 30 minutes just drops me completely, and I have to completely re-sign into Streamlabs and all that shit. So I'm like, this shit's like $20 to buy a new Wi-Fi card for my computer, and I just don't have. I almost have it. I've made like $16 on Twitch this month so far.
That's more than I ever did. I gave away free money, and I did.
You've given away more than $16 this month.
I gave away I think I gave I was doing Riot Points and League of Legends. And like the more I streamed League, the more I hated the game. And I was just like,
yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. Like it's bad enough on its own, let alone when you start getting people in there like telling you what you did wrong. No.
Honestly, I would rather, me personally, I would rather have just like just chatting community with some games.
It's working out really, really well for me, and like this is the only reason I came back to Twitch was because the just chatting category opened up the way it did. Like, because playing any given one game is just so narrowing that you're kind of pigeoned, like you're fucked. If you don't have the right game, if you're not playing Fortnite, and then you're just one of a trillion people fucking playing Fortnite.
Bro, let me tell you the story of Fortnite with me, man.
Yeah, that's, one second, silly. Yeah, that's what you hear in the background. You hear like ghosts and stuff, because I'm playing a game called EverQuest. Let me turn the volume on that down. That's what the lightning is too. Okay.
Let me pull it.
How are you, Silky? Are you doing good? Did you do anything cool today? Do you have work? You have school?
Who, me?
Everyone. I was asking the person in my chat, but you too. You had work. I know you did work. So what, like you, I thought you're a driver, aren't you?
Yeah.
So how are you home each night?
Huh?
How are you home every night?
Oh, you get a good route. Yeah, if you get a good route, you can be home every night.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I just go to Columbus, Ohio, and back, and that's to Indianapolis and back. So then that's literally so it's about an 8-hour day, right?
And you just do that little circle.
Yeah. And right now, I'm literally headed home.
Okay, so you're not even home. You're just like on your phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, but I have like a expensive headset, so you can't really hear a lot on stream. I mean, I guess hear a lot what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I don't hear any background noise.
You know, every new follower you get, I will slam on my air horn, and I'm sure you will be able to hear it.
All right, guys.
Hold on, wait. Let me pass the DOT scale, because I don't want them, driving by a DOT scale. Going,
honk honk, yeah. All right, I don't know if I have anyone in my room who hasn't followed me yet. So we'll see. We'll get someone.
Well, we'll get you followers.
I have pretty good, it seems like I have pretty good retention, right? Like people who come in and talk to me seem to stick around and follow and like come back again. But it's hard getting them in the goddamn door.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, because the most I got was when I did the giveaway, I literally bumped up to like 18 views right then and there. And it was like my heart was pumping.
That's funny. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've had that feeling happen before.
I was like, Jesus, man, it feels like the best drug ever.
You're performing at that point. At that point, you have an actual audience, and it's totally different.
Yeah.
Like I've always been a performer, like through theater and band and stuff like that. So I've always sought that feeling, and that's exactly what I'm here for. Like someone was asking, like, "Oh, for your dance company? That's cool. I kind of want to see it." The video of you dancing, Sky or Silky, but like someone was in my room and they were asking me these weird questions, and they were like, if I was currently streaming to thousands of people while I was asking you these questions, should I have told you first? And obviously, like, I don't believe in should, because I don't believe in right or wrong or anything like that, but I was like, there's the obvious, like, oh, if you don't tell them, they're going to give you a more honest answer. But that discounts the possibility that someone might be more themselves when they have an audience. And my addiction to performance is at that level, where I have always felt like, no, I am not me unless I can get a bunch of people to watch me do something. And that's when I feel fully myself.
I feel exactly the same way. But the thing is, it became to the point where, I started this morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And now I'm like maybe an hour away from the house. And then I'm home and I'm done for the day. By the time I get home, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to look at the computer. I want to drink a cold one and then maybe me watch or play, you know, Switch or play something in my own mind.
There is a weird, like, you are, even when you only do have one or two people in your room, you are still performing, and it is still taxing. Like,
Yeah.
there have been times when, like, I'm like the other night I was having a lot of internet issues, and I was like, I'm upgrading my internet tomorrow. Why am I dealing with this right now? I should just log off. So I logged off and I played fucking Factorio by myself, and like, it's almost like that, like when Al Bundy would get home on Married with Children and he'd unzip his fly and stick his hand in his underwear. Like, it's that feeling all of a sudden.
That's exactly what I'm going to do tonight.
Ignore Nightbot, Silky. Nightbot's a jerk. I like your link. I have it now. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, so I'm going to just go home, take a nap. No, probably play that new Pokemon game.
There's a lot of people streaming that right now.
Well, I mean, it's the hottest thing, you know, it's new games, you know, it's new eyes.
Yeah, I didn't even know a new one was coming out. I had no idea.
I got it so I can play on my life, but next early.
Holy shit. Hold on. This person sent me this video of like their dance company. And they're like fucking legit. Like, this is not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna share this on Discord. Silky, do you mind if I share this with my friends? Like, in a not making fun of you at all kind of way, in a like, holy shit, you're actually really fucking cool kind of way. I am gonna ask for permission before I share it.
Man, it's not that share what we do. You know, I want to see it too.
Yeah, it was like, share it with everyone. I appreciate the love. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shit. No, I got the whole 9 yards in my truck. I got the TV, radio, and everything, and the air horn.
That's cool.
Let's see if you can get it. Let's see if you can get it in. Let's do it, right?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Alright, hold on. What about if I like talk, you know, like, hey.
Oh, yeah. If you're talking at the same time, then I hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's because my threshold, my mic threshold
Yep.
is a little. Yeah, but no, man, we got to figure out a way to get you some get you a yo-yo. maybe I can see.
We'll see. Yeah, where you're at when the yo-yo fund comes to collect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been feeling good lately, which is awesome. So I feel like I just put fucking nearly 24 hours into streaming over the last 24 hours, and
I heard.
and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm excited to be here instead of being a cam boy, because I feel like the end game here is a lot better. I bottomed out as a cam boy real fast, where it was like, okay, everyone who wanted to pay to see my you get like all the people who are excited because you're new, and they buy some of your content, and then it's like, okay, cool. Unless you can step your game up, then you're done. And like, the only way to step your game up is start doing couples content, and I couldn't get any chicks. No one wants to reveal where they live, which is very smart, you know. But so you can't just like look up girls who do porn in Arizona. Like, there's not like a directory of those, sadly.
Oh, is there not?
Yeah, you know, like, hey, girls who want to make a porn video.com.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There'll be all of 3 listings, and they won't be girls.
Oh man, I tell you what, I guess you would have to use like Craigslist or something?
I posted on Craigslist, and it was removed for sexual content.
Well, I mean,
Yep. I was just like, well, All right.
That would be the first place I would think of.
So then I changed my Tinder profile, and it just said, I am just looking for women to shoot adult films with. And I liked everyone. And we're still waiting to see what the payoff is on that.
Well, how long ago was that?
A month ago.
Well,
I guess we've seen the payoff. Yeah.
That's true. A Twitch streamer then,
I failed at porno, so I guess I have to be a Twitch streamer.
I guess you've been written off completely.
Oh, well. Yeah. I'll fulfill my dreams one day. It'll be my side job. Like, it'll be my passion project.
I'm sure everybody's here in Discord, right? Everybody that's in chat should be in the Discord as well.
Fucking.
Because I saw that you put the little Discord links as well.
Yeah, I got all that set up. And I've been getting people. I've been getting a few people, but like, no, like the only person right now who's in chat is Silky the Dancer, who should totally join our Discord server because I shared that dancing video and everyone's gonna think you're real fucking cool. And if you've thought that our conversation is funny, then stick around. Kitty, I hear you and I love you, but you're crazy.
What was that person that wanted me to do yo-yo tricks on their podcast or broadcast?
Yeah, that's Acid Cat. They're in our Discord. They're in our Discord, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll get that hooked up.
I'm definitely down. That doesn't bother me. Podcast. What is it?
Yeah, it's a vodcast, not a podcast. I'm like, okay.
Like Trainwreck TV, I think they do that too.
Yep. And Raj and shit like. There's a few of them.
We gotta run through some current events, man.
I want to get on that level, man. I want to get where people are inviting me on those shows to ask me about drama. And I'm like, oh boy, you don't even know about all the drama there is in the yo-yo community.
Maybe it's Streamers Reloaded.
Fuck. I see a lot of different streamers now that are getting editors to cut up their like stream from the night before and get it up on YouTube. It seems to be like a big thing now, so it's smart.
You have to do is, you have to have either hire somebody to do that, but until you're really, I mean, I could probably reduce it down, but I'm not going to upload 20 hours.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like what I told you with Destiny and his YouTube, dude, like that makes sense where it's like, I'll pay you $1,000 a month until the YouTube channel makes $2,000 a month, and then I'll pay you half. Because now that person's driven and hungry to get their money, so now they're like actively looking at your content, trying to pull fucking good content out so that they can make their money. So until you're at that point, it's really kind of pointless, because then you're just paying someone to, I mean, I guess there's like, what's the term, recognition or exposure to consider, but like, fuck. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Silky, you still in the chat? You still hanging out with me? Yeah, homie. Cool. All right. Now I get to watch the rest of this fucking dance video. Cut forward to about 45 seconds. Cool. How many people are in this fucking crew, dude? Looks like 25-ish fucking people. Yeah. And now I'm real curious about a whole bunch of shit. About 25, yeah. Does one person do most of the choreography, or do you guys kind of like come together and all figure it out? Because this is like, obviously, it looks like quite an ordeal to try and choreograph everyone around this dance, because that's, you make it up together. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so everyone's kind of riffing then. Everyone's kind of adding like external pieces to the outside during these little... Okay. Cool. Goose Hand, I don't, like, we don't do unsolicited links here, dude. You can't just drop in and not say anything and expect us to, like, look at that link. Oh, you're doing the sneak around bit? Sneaky little people. Pop. That was legit, man. That was super legit.
I can't wait to see it. I'm super hyped to see it.
It was just like, it was just a strong fucking dance video. Like when you see like on America's Got Talent or something like that, when like a big dance crew shows up. So like
Jabberwocky?
Yeah, like, and someone just showed up in my chat to be like, and they were like, oh, I'm editing this video. And then I find out like, oh, they're actually in like a fucking legit cool dance crew that knows what they're doing. I just have respect for anyone who's good at a thing at all.
Yeah, but you know I have respect for people that are good with yo-yos.
You need to prove it. All I saw of you
I have respect for people who have talent.
was fucking go up, down. Oh, I tangled my yo-yo. Hold on, I gotta get it untangled.
That happens. That happens.
It seriously was just the fucking best timing for me to show up right then and just be like, what the fuck is this guy even doing?
Well, you know the thing is, I was doing all the tricks, and then as soon as you jumped on the stream, it showed delay, like it was delayed.
Right.
And yeah, because I have the internet to stream like super high quality stream, like a 1080.
Well, it was me too though, because my shit was so slow. So the time it took for me to actually load your video and then comment on it and that to get back to you was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I like streaming, but I don't want it to feel like a job. And I think this winter I'll probably stream a lot more, just chatting and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Playing some video games. And just not even probably think about it as like viewership.
I'm trying to like halfway job it, right? Like I'm trying to pretend I'm a shitty front desk clerk.
Okay.
Like I do gotta say hello to everybody and I gotta be nice and stuff, but like I have a lot of time to just fuck around and do what I want on my phone. And I can't get fired. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess I can. I guess I could do something to Twitch to make them fire me, but like
Yeah, I think that's going to be hard to do. Well, I mean, I guess getting
What the hell? Why is my Twitch all or my chats? Oh, there we go. I thought I hit enter on that chat, but it didn't go through because I didn't hit enter. Oh shit! It's almost lunchtime.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're what? 2 hours behind?
Yeah, it's 1:13 here.
Oh. It's 3 o'clock here.
Okay. Yeah.
We're on the far east coast. I've been there. I had my tires blown out there once.
You had your what?
My tires, they blown out there once.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's something that people don't think about is like if you, whatever your air pressure in your tires is when you're in a high elevation, when you come down into the valley, the pressure changes real quick. And yeah, if you overfilled your tires, they'll just explode.
Well, it wasn't that I did it, it was the trailer.
Right.
Whoever, the mechanic, because I took that trailer, that load, I think it was a load to, like, Florida to Arizona, I want to say.
Oh, Acid Cat Silky, my connection sometimes just like full on is a bunch of shit. That's why you'll see this up here, which is my donation goal to try and get a new Wi-Fi router. So that way it stops being a bunch of shit. Sorry, in the middle of our conversation, I have to do my obligatory advertisements. My obligatory ad spots. By the way, this is brought to you by Squarespace. And,
Cholula hot sauce.
And this was brought to you by Wix and Audible and Dollar Shave Club.
Yes. Well, Skillshare, too.
Skillshare. It's Skillshare.
If you want to learn something new,
This
you want to learn how to yo-yo.
this stream brought to you by Prager University.
Oh my god. Yeah, just like shamelessly plugging like all these people that advertise on the internet.
You know what would be really fun is if you were notorious online, like someone the internet just fucking hated, advertising for companies until they pay you to stop.
Yeah, dude, just like imagine a whole YouTube video of you just naming this video is advertised by, brought to you by this, and just keep going up a whole chain list of like ads.
And then it's just me in a Nazi uniform doing an SS salute at the end.
Oh my god, bro. And then you will never hear from Mr.Bones ever again.
Nope. That personality would be gone.
Back to Chatterbait. There it is, ladies and
So, my great-grandma used to call me Mr. Bones when I was a kid, right? And then I was just like, okay, cool, yeah, neat. Well, then I fucking did some research on where she got the name Mr. Bones. And Mr. Bones was the character in a vaudeville act who was completely in blackface and was the punchline of all the jokes. So...
But, I mean, it's not like that anymore.
No, so we are not affiliated with that. We think that's horrible. We would never do such a thing. But I've had a couple people, old. I've had a couple people, stop by and be like, hey, do you know where Mr. Bones comes from, though? And then they'll bring up the vaudeville Mr. Bones, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to that.
Well, I don't know, though, because, you're kind of, white, so you're not doing it, but I don't understand, I guess. Because you're not vilifying the actual person, right?
Well, to do it justice, I could say I am aware of the problematic origins of the name, and I will always do my best to educate people about why that was bad and why we don't agree with that kind of thing and why, wearing blackface and making jokes about the fact that Mr. Bones didn't have an educated way to speak is not funny, because that was done to the guy who played Mr. Well, the guy who played Mr. Bones is a fucking white guy, so fuck. That's life.
I agree.
That's life, man. John, I don't know if you're reading or not, and I've been like typing out little responses as I'm talking to my buddy here, but I have a Wi-Fi card. So first of all, I have to use Wi-Fi. Second, I have a Wi-Fi card that's internal and the antenna's broke off of it. And I've got a Wi-Fi fucking USB dongle, and my computer keeps ejecting it. Like, it keeps just going ding ding and saying that it's not there, and it doesn't seem to matter which slot that I put it in. So I just want to get a new internal, Wi-Fi card with some antennas on it. They're like $30 on Amazon, and then all my internet dreams will come true. Why are you sick, Acid? What happened? What kind of sick are you? We need to get all these people in the voice chat, man. All my new friends.
Well, I'll just tell you, don't ever stream on that Discord that we're in, by the way.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
No. That's why I went in on stream that one night, and I was like, I am leaving. The name of this server, I'm out. Bye.
Well, I love the guys. I think they're great.
No, they seem like cool people. It's just like, yeah. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to slight them for being into edgy humor. There was a long time in my life that I was as edgy as I could possibly be. I literally did dress in a Hitler costume on Halloween in high school and went to school. Yeah, I had a mohawk, and I painted on a little mustache with Sharpie and combed my mohawk over the side and went in an SS uniform. I was kicked out before third period, and in order to try and not get kicked out of school, I told them that my actual political orientation was the American Nazi Party. All of these things are wrong. All of these things are bad. I do not endorse any of the things I did, and I bring them up to say I was trying to be an edgy little shit. I did ask a few Jewish friends I had who were 15, 16 if they thought it was funny, and of course they did, because we're all ignorant little kids. It seemed like it offended all the adults a lot more than it offended any of the students, but I mean, they had right to be like the principal's like, my dad fought in that war. And I'm like, well, then your dad fought for my freedom to be a Nazi. And I was literally just being as much of a fucking asshole as I could. And that's why I get that sense of humor. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. That's fine. I'm just gonna be over here. I'm in my 30s now. I'm gonna go this way.
I mean, I think, see, here's the thing. The internet thinks that there are people that have never done unforgivable stuff. Mm-hmm. But I will call anyone a liar that they've probably done some unforgivable things. I mean,
oh yeah,
it happens.
I'm sure, I don't even think that Nazi thing is the worst thing I've ever done. And I'm just glad that it's not all online.
Well, I mean, some that might be, the turning point of
yeah.
Oh my gosh, why would you think that would be funny?
Oh yeah.
But that would probably be the worst thing to some. But I mean.
And there are people who, and you're absolutely right, would if they found out that story about me now, which I try to be as open about as I can be, would stop talking to me now because of what I did as a kid. And it's like, whoa. We change, man.
Well, people don't see it like that. You have the issue of Kevin Hart doing that thing, he tweet, pulling out old tweets, doing out old things.
Oh God.
I mean, I guess if you're open about it now, then it's nothing to, be about.
Yeah, you can't pull it up later and be like, holy shit, look at this, you know? I mean, I guess you can, but like, you know, and I'm not going to stand by, oh, it's all just jokes, brah. Don't be offended. Like,
well, the times were different. The times were different. Like,
it's weird to think that.
Now, well, if you would have done that now, compared to what you did, you know, how long ago it was, if you would have done that, do it now. Like, right, say you were in school right now, doing that. Dude, you would be at the 10 o'clock news, man.
Yeah, and you're right. Like, not even just to say, like, to do it at my age, which is a totally different thing, but like, if a student of the age I was right now did that thing, oh, it's an entirely different thing. We weren't dealing with like actual fascists in our government and shit like that, and actual like, I'm gonna run these people down with a truck because I'm a racist kind of shit. It was all like I remember I had "fuck Bush" written on the back of my car. Like it very much was a different fucking time. And the argument was like about whether you were a patriot or not, and whether you supported the troops or not. It wasn't about like, are you a crypto fascist, and are you a sexist, and do you rape people just by looking at them? Like, what? Like it's not as okay to be edgy these ways. John fucking Demery. John Demerol. I'm sorry I said the words out loud, but my donation drive just came up solid gold. I'm getting myself a router. I'm ordering that shit on Amazon tonight. John Demerol, you're my hero.
Oh, he donated the stuff, the whole thing?
He donated $30 so I could get myself fucking router.
Yo, let's get some heart emotes in the fucking chat, dude.
As many hearts as I can. I think I'm the only one here.
Oh, man. Make that knife off cream and tan. Let's go.
I wonder if can I trigger Nightbot?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It doesn't look like I can, because I'm spamming the fuck out of some hearts and it's not fucking doing anything. John, you're fucking awesome. Thank you very much. You've always been supportive of me, man. Like, I remember you donated to try and help me get my comic book running, and you've donated to help with like different music thing throughout the years. You're a fucking good guy. Good guy, John. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. This will be the last of my fucking internet computer problems. From here, it's all up. It's all up, man. He said, no worries, bud, enjoy.
I just sent my wife the link to follow you on Twitter.
Oh, cool. Cool, thanks. Does she ever stream?
She wanted to. Does she stream now?
I don't know.
She's shy. I told her, I said, baby, let me put you on in front of the camera.
Yeah, you said she's a hottie. All you gotta do is fucking do what I'm doing if you're a chick, and you'll have 10 times as many people in your room.
Well, to be fair, they got good content, man.
Yeah.
The best.
Real good content. I can't wait for you to see this clip of me when you get home. And my good content. I did some booty dancing. I revealed.
On stream?
I revealed my fetish of being a sexy butcher. and I showed my costume, my sexy butcher costume, and everyone got hard.
Ooh, Lord.
How far are you from home?
Now we need to work on getting. Now we got to work on getting you a yo-yo.
Yep, that's next. That's the next. I'll start talking people into it. I'll give calls to action when people are in the room. I'll be like, hey guys, thank you all so much for liking my stuff and following me. Remember, we're doing a donation drive to get a yo-yo.
To get that ass cream. I can't wait to see you start even trying.
Fuck,
You're
dude.
like, what?
Dude, you're gonna shit. You're gonna shit when I make my first video and you're like, oh.
That's all I'm gonna start doing is just streaming. Huh?
You're gonna be better than me. Sunflower Seeds is following. Thank you, Sunflower. Ooh, I heard some thunder.
That's my baby.
Oh, that's your baby?
Yeah.
Thank
My
you.
beautiful white snowflake.
I need to see the yo-yo practice, John says. Don't worry, you will, John. I'm gonna make mine into like a compilation video, and I want it to. If I had a yo-yo right now, it's raining. I said I was gonna shoot. Do you remember how Tony used to talk about breakdancing and how he was gonna practice in the rain? That's what I'm gonna do with my yo-yo, John. I'm gonna be practicing in the rain, and I'll shoot video of it, and I'll put it on YouTube, and it'll be like epic yo-yo compilation, volume 1.
Oh, boy. Epic yo-yo combo. You're gonna be sitting there going, I can't pull it back up. Yeah, because I told you it's unresponsive.
It just gets down and sleeps. I'm just like, hey!
It literally has like a 2-minute sleep. Like, if you throw it down, it will sleep for like.
Oh, don't worry, John. It will. It'll have some sick montage music. I'll get some like good, some good vaporwave.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be embarrassing, man.
All right, it's 1:30. I think I need to take a little break. Oh, I think I need to take a break, get up and stretch my legs. I gotta tell my EverQuest group. Hey guys, I need a little break. My legs are dying.
Remember, everybody, if you haven't, make sure to follow the Discord, join the Discord.
Yeah, join that.
All up to date.
Join that Discord.
The link should be down there.
I'm really excited to start like having friends in Discord. Like I don't know. It feels like I have friends now. It's really nice.
Well,
I just wasn't connected with my friends before.
when I get back from vacation, we're hitting this shit hard.
Where are you going on vacation?
We're going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh shit, what are you going there for?
Just to go see my family. They don't live, well, my uncles live there. My uncle lives there. And I don't want to, if Brooke is listening, she's going to hate me for saying it. But her family likes to cater, get ready for the shit. They bring stuff. They like to cater from Cracker Barrel.
Wait,
That's unforgivable.
you were cutting up. They like something from Cracker Barrel.
They like to cater their Thanksgiving dinner from
Oh,
Cracker Barrel.
whoa. So they just like order the whole thing, huh?
Yeah. Unforgivable. There's no love in it. You ever had turkey with no love?
Damn. Yeah, every year because I go to Boston Market every year by myself.
Nah, man. I got love. Come on, man.
And actually I had to stop going to Boston Market because now they don't sell pot pies on Thanksgiving. They only sell the fucking ham and turkey dinners now because they have to like mass produce them. So they shut down everything else. So now I'm just like, well, fuck you guys. Last year I went to a fucking vegan Thanksgiving party. It was I didn't really like it much, but my mom was happy that I went with her, and that was what it was really about, you know.
Isn't that what it needs to be about?
It is 100%. You're just like, Mom, I'm doing this for you.
So check me out. So this is what the plan is. And you need to look these places up because it's cool. I'll post the pictures. I'm going to go to the Vortex Bar and Grill in Atlanta, Georgia, and it has a voodoo skull, right?
Okay.
A giant voodoo skull that you walk. That's the door to walk in.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
It's 18 and older. They have a burger there that is literally, check this out, I kid you not, on a bed of nacho cheese, tater tots, nacho cheese, jalapenos, bacon, then grilled cheese sandwich, burger patty, bacon, lettuce, tomato, grilled cheese sandwich, and it just repeats after that, depending how many you want.
What the actual fuck?
I kid you not, son. You ready for it?
That sounds like a nightmare.
Bro, it's so good. Nightmare.
We have a place, or we did have a place called Cardiac Grill, and like the whole theme was medical, like it's going to send you into cardiac arrest or whatever, and like I don't know, it was really crazy, and I think they shut it down because in the end it was just making everybody fat. It's fun to do something like that for like a, you know, you're going on vacation, so that's, I can understand that. Oh God, what the fuck? How do you even eat it though? Like, do you just go face first downward? Do you just like, heart attack grill, that's what it was. That's what it was, okay. Do you just like deep throat this shit?
Well, damn right.
You just go down on it like that.
So good.
You just lean forward hard.
Come on, Chad. Whoever just Discord just saw that, come on, it looks ridiculous, but trust me, it's massive.
And that's the Vortex?
Yeah, that's the right up there is the actual.
I mean, that fucking place looks very cool. I mean, obviously, like, I want that giant face behind me in my streams because that'd be great. That'd just be great.
You can do that if you got a green screen, but let me see if I can show you the Vortex inside. Like inside of it, it's really cool. And the waitresses kind of dress a little provocative, I would say.
Yeah, like they do,
naughty.
like they do.
Yeah, and no, but like extra naughty.
Extra naughty.
So, yeah, like they were like pretty much like a bikini.
Okay.
Like, ripped. Yeah, look, I'll show you. This is inside.
We've got
There's a bunch of nude pictures and stuff in there.
We've got a place called Bikini Beans, and it's a coffee place, and they all wear bikinis, and it's kind of nice. Sometimes when I'm super depressed, I go there just to hear the voice of a woman. Well, that looks fun. I like that. I like that motorcycle they got in there. That little what is the fucking term I'm looking for? Cafe bike.
Then after we do that, we're going to go to the Atlanta Aquarium, which is like one of the biggest aquariums, I think, in the United States.
Okay.
It has a whale shark in it.
Whoa.
So you're talking like, people say this place is like almost like, it's huge. It's as big as a stadium. That's what I hear. And they're going to have the Christmas lights. So the Christmas lighting. And we're going to go do that with my wife. I'll post pictures. We should make a channel for show us your, like a channel in here just called Show Us Your Face. And so everybody can just pictures of family and whatnot. So,
I gotcha.
Not safe for work.
You work right next to Bikini Beans, John? Where? The Scottsdale one? Because I live right across the street from it. Or the Phoenix one. The Rescue is right across the street from. So, unless you're at the... I don't know if there's a third one. Oh, I think there is one in Tempe. My friend says he works right next to the Bikini Beans place. That has the little girlies in bikinis making coffee.
It's like Tilted Kills or something like that, where they're all dressed provocative.
They're just straight up in bikinis.
Oh, well, that is going to be very distracting.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the whole point, is they're just straight up in bikinis. And the one in Phoenix, when they opened, had some really mega hotties working there. And then all of a sudden, all these girls that looked like they were probably strippers before started working there.
Okay.
Like, oh, you're working at Smoke and Lingerie? That's really funny. I guess you do have a lot of experience in adult boutiques.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they hire them. I don't know. Anybody that's listening, don't quote me, but from what I understand, they're not hired as waitresses. They're hired as models. So it's weird. That's what the title is.
Okay.
Because I think that bypasses, because the whole thing about Hooters was that, because, after Hooters got sued for discrimination.
Right.
Let's all be honest. We're women.
Because they didn't have men. Yeah.
Women listen. Yeah. Hooters for literally targeted for men, and of course women that are obviously, into that as well.
Yeah.
I don't blame.
Well, it's just like the Chippendales dancers.
Exactly.
I mean,
nobody wants to go to the Hooters to see the itty bitty titty committee. It is big old.
Okay, so I've got a quick story to tell you about this dude who just bought me my modem.
Go ahead.
So one night I'm out in town getting drunk with a buddy of mine, and we're done drinking for the evening, and we're like, okay, let's get a cab, let's get home. So we get in a cab, and the cab driver pulls over and picks up another fare. And in the middle of this, I'm like, no double fare. Fuck you. Do not do this to us. Fuck off. Like, I will get out of the cab if you pick up another fare. And he's trying to argue with us, and this gets escalated, and now we're just fucking screaming at each other. And I'm just like, fuck you, you stupid piece of shit. And he's like, you are a faggot. You are a woman. You have no penis. You have no penis. So I get out of the cab and I take my pants down and I put my balls on his window, and I'm like, how's that, motherfucker? How's that? And he drives off, and I look up and I'm in the parking lot of this place that sells porno, and the guy who works there is like, come out, because he's seen me on the camera putting my balls on a cab window. So now he's come out to like stop me or call the cops or something. And that's my friend John. And he's like, what? What the fuck? And I'm like, hey man. So yeah, I didn't.
You're kidding.
So we have lots of fun together. Me and my friends.
I mean, I want to hear about where you're porno shopping. Man, let me tell you.
Oh, I bet he has some fucking crazy stories about that.
I went to buy a lube one time. My wife hates it. She hates when it's porno shops. She's one of those people who are just like super uncomfortable walking in there.
It's sad because it should be like a normal part of adult life, like sexual health.
Yeah, I just want my my wife to wear lingerie. They got really naughty costumes.
Yeah.
Sue me. So what? Yeah. So I go in there. And, you don't really want to have a conversation with the person that works there because that can be a little uncomfortable.
Right. You don't want to like talk. You're not like, so where do you keep all your giant rectal stretching videos?
I'll ask. Don't worry. I'm not afraid of asking where things are.
Okay.
So this lady straight up described how to apply the lube, how to apply this and apply that, and how it feels like. Put a drop of finger on your finger and then put it on the tip of the penis. I'm just like, I know how lube is, bro. Come on, like I just want to know the difference between the H2O base.
Yeah, like what is that? What silicone base or water base? Like what is the which one breaks down a condom?
Yeah, well, and that's all I want to know. No, she gave me the whole spiel. I was like, bro, look, hey, you know too much about this. Definitely where you need to be working. And here's the kicker. I don't know if you've ever had lion's dens. Do you have lion's dens? You know what those are?
No.
So I guess I would say it's a very Midwest porn shop, but it's like super franchised, right? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of lines then. Out in the Midwest.
We've got something like that. I forget what it's called, but we have a chained version that's a little less risque than the others, and it's like, hey, this is where you can get a dildo and no one will look at you funny.
So I kid you not, this is what she asked me when I ordered. I got something. I won't say specific, but I got it. She goes, "Are you a rewards member?" I go. I put my hand on my forehead. I said, "Why would you want to be a rewards member to a porno shop? Like, is there really people? Oh, it's great. You get to save money every time you buy something. You get points." I'm like, "Look, man, I'm just here for lube and some weird toy condom things. I ain't trying to be looking in my wallet and then be like, drop it like in church or something. Be like, oh, everybody's there, see my line dead card. Like, come on, like that's why."
That's like, what's weird about that is I could actually see having a reward system for like the more esoteric porno shop, because I'm thinking like, who can utilize this? A cam girl could totally use a rewards package, but she's not going to go to the most vanilla shop in town.
No.
So I'm like, anyone who could use the rewards program is not someone who's going to go to the chain store. So yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb.
You see what I'm saying? You see what's wrong with this? Like it's like, hey, look, good on the hustle. I recognize.
Yeah, it's game recognized game.
I recognize. I know what y'all trying to do. Trying to incentivize the customers to come back and shop with them exclusively.
Yep.
But come on, man, like, are you seriously going to tell me that I'm going to pledge loyalty to a porno shop? I'm just not that type of person.
You got to pick one. You can pick one, and that's the one you got to stick with for the rest of your life. You're not allowed to buy a butt plug anywhere else. They'll find out.
I go on cruises every year, and
cruises? Like boat cruises?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a bunch of.
It sounds like you do a lot of like shit with your money, like vacation and like cool stuff.
Oh man, I have a pretty I work hard and I play harder.
Yeah, like I mean, we both talked about that, like being depressed with money and how miserable it is. So it sounds like you've found good ways to be happy.
But I would honestly love. I would prefer I like the money option though. I would prefer to at least be miserable and then have this really amazing.
Fuck yeah, I made the wrong choice, man. I made the wrong choice when I was like, I could be an artist and be poor, or I can be miserable and be rich. I'll be an artist. And now I'm like, fuck, I have nothing in savings. And I don't have the money to make art. Fuck. But, like, I don't know. I found myself creatively, like, dead when I would work a regular job. Like, you can't work 8 hours a day, and you're even working more than that, and then come home and, like, make your magnum opus. You're not going to fucking, like, write your masterpiece with that much stress in your life. And I guess some people do, but fuck.
Honestly, if I could drive a truck and talk shit with you, that actually kind of makes, even if people get to listen to me act a damn fool in the truck and just, entertain, some people like sit there and be like, oh wow, the guy's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Driving a truck. But, if anybody knows or cares, I do have 2 hands on the wheel. I'm using Bluetooth. I'm not going to ever tell you what company I work for.
He is doing it legal. Everything's above board.
I can talk on. I'm talking on the phone. I'm not using a laptop. I'm talking on my phone.
So my grandpa drives trucks. He's got licensing for hazardous cargo. So he went to pick up some shit, and they're like, "Oh, you're not allowed to haul this with facial hair. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I just did this same route. And they're like, yeah, sorry, that's the rule. And he's like, well, like, if you couldn't see that I had facial hair, would you have even stopped me? And they're like, well, yeah. So he goes and he shaves the left half of his face and throws the right side of his beard over his shoulder and goes and picks it up. So it looked like he had shaved. My grandpa's a weird guy. Hi, sweetheart. Aesop Rain. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? It's almost break time for me. It's almost there. Grandma's gonna get home from work. She always brings me a fountain drink. It's almost get home, doggy, eat lunchtime. So the dogs are all at unease. Unease.
You've been streaming for like 1 million hours. But they haven't you?
Yeah. Like between 1 and 2:20, they like start to get real antsy and they're like, okay, let's eat. They don't really even eat until 3, but whatever.
No, man, I'm so hyped about your wireless card, man.
Me too.
That's hella cool, man.
It is really, really cool.
That right now, that'll be done.
I have it. I have the page of them pulled up on Amazon and I'm comparing all of them. It's something I'm doing because I want to get that on the, like, see if I can get it on the Amazon fucking get it tomorrow thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of them for that. Man. But when I bought that yo-yo, well, with the yo-yo, I got a couple of sensories with it, like more string.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said that.
You should regularly change your string and grease it and check the bearings, make sure the bearings are all good, clean the bearings. There's a lot. There's a reason why those yo-yos cost that much. You know what I mean? They're like official. You know?
Yeah.
But quite honestly,
I never oiled my string, but that, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but like I always was just like,
you order the bearing.
oh, okay. I thought there was like some tea tree oil or some shit you're putting on the string to make it.
Nah.
Go to my PayPal. My PayPal. All right, how many bones bucks do I have? All right, I got enough to do something. Here we go. We're gonna get, and I have a little extra from some of the other donations I've got, right? So I can get something. Some of these fucking Wi-Fi cards have heat sinks on them. I don't even know how to tell what's better. Like, what's the number I'm looking for here?
I think you're thinking about like range.
Yeah, I think range is the issue for me then, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, why do you have to use a wireless card? Because you said you can't plug in directly?
Yeah, because I'm like a room and a half away.
Why don't you get like a 150-foot cord?
Because it wouldn't work out running through the house. It would just look like shit. And
what I did with my roommate,
it'd fuck up 2 different doors.
My roommate, we literally stapled it to the floorboard, not the floorboard, but the kind of by the floor. I can't remember, but we stapled it to the wall.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm getting a phone call real quick. Let me take this. Hey, what's up? Yeah, somehow I've been up and streaming the whole time. No. Yep. It's raining here. I hear it outside. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll take a soda. Alrighty. Love you. Bye. Alright, so some of these have antennas that you can like, they're like on on a cable.
Yeah.
So you can like put the antenna up on your desk or whatever.
Yeah.
This seems like what I probably need.
I'm probably not the best person to ask, but you should definitely read the customer, the
Oh yeah, good
verified
point.
customer
Good
reviews.
point. Where is that?
Oh,
shit?
just always double check, man. Just always double check.
Oh, here's the comparison. Online gaming, MMO technology. What the fuck does that even mean? Bigfoot. I was skeptical. Wasn't any reviews. Blew that piece of shit away, which is giving weak signals. Now, so to get blazing fast Wi-Fi, you must have a Wave 2 router that is capable of 160 MHz. Oh.
I always read the best ones. No, the worst ones.
Yeah, that's.
The worst ones. Then I read the good ones.
Let's look at some of these 7% 1-star reviews.
Yeah.
ASAP, are you still around? You still hanging out with me here? Or are you not there? Let me look at users in chat here. I don't see them. Looks like they dipped out. Oh, fuck. Alright, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity. I'm going to hang up the call. I'm going to walk away from my computer. I need to take a break. I need to go outside and, like, look at the sky. But you're going to be on tonight?
I'm going to be home in about another 20, maybe 20, 15 minutes. And
Well,
depending on what freight if I have freight tomorrow, if I have a 7 a.m. tomorrow and not a 3 a.m., then I'll jump on and I'll talk some shit.
yeah, I mean, I guess, like, this is a good format no matter what anyway, because even if you're cruising around, like, you can jump in and talk to me. I'm always just chilling.
Yeah, if you're streaming, but you remember, you always want to add everyone in your Discord, letting them know when you're at, you're going live.
Yeah, what's weird is, like, so I did that yesterday, right? And then I was live for, like, 6 hours, and then I took, like, a 2-hour break. And then I felt weird doing it again. And then I felt weird doing it again this morning. Like, I felt like this is one continuous stream. How many times do I update my people? But
well, then how about you do this and you make a new channel in Discord, and put or something like if I'm live now, and then
I need to do that and put a bot. I need to do that and just put a bot that tells the channel every time.
Yeah.
And yeah, in a separate text channel.
Currently offline, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, just so I don't know what exactly it is. I used to do it all the time.
I'll look into it. I'll figure that out. All right, I'm gonna take a break.
Take your break.
I'll talk to you later, homie. Peace.
Later.
And anybody who's watching, I love you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Meow. Bye.